Greetings and welcome, my friends. This is Sel. He is his own prison. Don't mention prison love to him, though. We're kicking things off with a four-lander. Bit too much land, but better than not enough. Keep your pants on. It's time for the Badgermole. We'll earthbend the manland. It's a great way to increase the damage we send. Their play is a foundry. That's not a card we usually see outside synthesizer lists. But so far, they haven't shown us they have any blue mana. We don't have any plays, so we'll send it. An animated manland still gives its pump to our other men, so we have a decent clock, even if it's only the cub and a land. They drop in a tithing blade, and we'll sacrifice the land. It'll come back, so we don't really lose that much mana. They follow up with an Enigma Jewel. All that's left is a repurposing bay or an actual factory outlet. Let's hit them, then we'll earthbend our manland. This time it'll be a 2/2. They play out a white Auracite, but what will they take? They nab our cub, but we still have a land to send in. And we can keep animating lands as we go. Our Surveil land shows us a Haliya on top. We'll keep it. If we can get in a hit or two with Haliya, we'll be that much closer to getting them to 0. They play out another foundry. Did they forget to put synthesizers in their deck? Bro, I don't know about your list. They follow up with a cargo ship. It's a mana guy as well as a vehicle. All signs point to factories, but they've got none of that going on. We'll go ahead and animate one of our lands. Thanks to our manland, this will be a 5-spot we're putting on them. The land beatings are a reality. They throw down a Grim Bauble. It's a removal, but it doesn't really get much done. They sacrifice their bauble for a Surveil. All your synthesizers are at the bottom, bro. The shuffler hates you. They play out another cargo ship. Those have been paying off so well, bro. Keep them coming. I'm sure they'll hit their stride soon. Very soon. We could play some men out, but the lands have been getting the job done, and they are immune to their removals. Let's fire up our manland yet again and get in there. Damages, bro. Damages. I'm pretty sure they're gonna play another cargo ship. Come on, bro. Let's see it. No, wait, they smoofle poof in their Longoria. It smells like it's stained. GG's extra land cheese. This is farty. No, wait, it's shorty. No, wait, it's torty. I might need reading glasses. We get a shuffler special this time. We do have a cub and an ascension along with a removal to see us through until we can triplet. Keep your hopes up. It's a land-fetching deck. Are we back to our landfall shenanigans? Our Surveil land shows us our Knights of Round on top. It's too soon for our top-end plays, so we'll bin it. They play out another land-fetching land. There are still no golden turkeys to be seen anywhere. Maybe they forgot the order they are supposed to play those in. We draw a man land. It missed the boat. It would have been nice to animate it with the cub. They go for another land, fetching land. At some point, they're going to want to do more than play lands. We draw a white Overlord, and thanks to the animated land we have, we can impending out this beast this turn. They throw down a Hydra, but now all they have is a basic land to drop in. Don't you hate blowing your wad all in one place? It's quite possible they have a protection spell. We'll send in the tokens for now. Your go, my bro. They play out the wrong kind of golden turkey. But I suppose at least they've finally got something going. And then they play out a land from their hand. Their Hydra went up to a beastly 8/8. They send it, and now is a good time to test their protection spell skills. Do they have it? Negative Ghost Rider. Their pants are down. Oh, that sucks. For them. Should have kept your pants on, bro. They made themselves a nice and plump golden turkey. Too bad they can't do anything to stop the tokens we're sending. They get to eat another 4 damages. No gravy. They throw down a space tapeworm. If only that Hydra were still around to see this moment. Hail, dead Hydra. They send it, but this is a job for Appa. We'll go ahead and scoop up our Overlord and the cub. No, wait, they scoop it even though we should have blocked first. That's GG's, Appa cheese. This is Kafka. No, wait, it's Kafya. Keep coughing, and we'll have to put a sock in it. We get a 3-lander with a cub, an Ascension, and the Appa and Overlord combo. We'll try it. Keep. Your pants on? They brought their granny panties, keep 'em on, bro. This is a family show. We draw a Smelf, but this turn belongs to the cub. We'll animate our manland, and we'll be able to show them how it's done. They send Gran. No, wait, they realized what fools they would be if they did that. We'll play out our Ascension. Gran is going to cost them 2 to replay it. They hit us with a tax counter, and unfortunately, we don't have the 2 mana. Now we know. We'll hold back this turn. We don't need to have them cycling through cards with their gramps. They go with an authority, it's a problematic card, and we might want to get rid of it. We draw a familiar. With an Appa in hand, it would be nice to get it down. But first, I think we should deal with their Gran. If they have another tax counter, we have the mana for it this time. They fire off Accumulate Wisdom before their Gran bites the big one. With her out of the way, we'll just get in there for hits. Damage when you can, while you can. We draw another removal, but this turn we'll go with the familiar. An Appa will start looking mighty spicy in the near future. Bro is having technical difficulties. His undergarments might be on too tight. Maybe he can't breathe. They throw down an Aang. He is a swift savior, but we question the brains behind the controls. Before our cub gets bent, we'll tap our land for some mana. As luck would have it, that's 2 mana, enough to replay the cub once the familiar lands. Now we have 2 animated man lands. Think of the beatings we'll be able to throw. They tap out to flip their Swift Savior. I'm so surprised. It's difficult to receive such a gift. Thanks, bro. Good looking out for me there. Did you order some hits, bro? We've got a special delivery here. The instructions say to apply firmly to the face. They fire off and expel the interlopers. We'll have to rebuild, but we do have cards to do just that. Wait, a Master Paku? They're trying to mill us. I don't know how well that's going to work. They use a map token and get a land. It's what you've always wanted. They use another, and that's another Gramps on stage. We'll go for our Overlord this turn. Let's start setting up for an Appa at least. They get us again with another tax counter. We were trying to prevent that, but we've not drawn any lands. They get their Gran and are quick to use a map token. That's a recorder on top, which is nice for them. They send it, and they will get to mill 3 cards. I was expecting to see all lands, but there was only 1 out of the 3. We draw a flanker. It's the card they pretty much gave us. We've got a use for it, too. We'll drop it in and eliminate their grave. So much for those less empowered men. They play out their recorder. It's ended up being useless now. All they've got to copy is the loot ability from Gran. They fire up their manland. It has flying, so we'll be unable to block. They send the team, then quickly back out their biggest guy. That totally makes sense. They double up on their map tokens. That's the best they've got. We'll gang block their Gramps. It will cost us 1 of our men, but we'll still have the other. And eliminating their looter will hurt them. We finally draw a 4th land. 1 more would be nice, but at least we're still in this. For now, we'll hold what we got. They go to use a map token on their guy, but we'll stink their battleship with our removal. You wanted map tokens, right, bro? This time, they have a 3 steps ahead. I mean, if the shuffler gives you everything you need, how could you possibly lose? All we can do is play out our land and pass the turn. We need to find a gap in the armor. They use their last map token and double up on the effect. I'm not at all sold on that recorder. They send it, there will be no mill action taking place. Keep those pants on, bro. We'll block with the flanker, and before damage happens, we'll play out an Appa. They try to counter, but we have the mana to pay the extra cost. Did not get us this time. It's tempting to activate our manland and get in there for 9 damages. But let's take a moment to look at our options. This deck provides plenty of those. In this case, the damages will take them down to nearly dead. Let's do it. They've shown us they have a lesson coming that is useless on its own. Enjoy that lesson, bro. May it teach you something you didn't already know. They fire up their manland, but they're doing that at the wrong time. That's a blocker you're gonna need, bro. They send it, that's GG's, no cheese needed. We didn't get a chance to cheese it. This is Hill, man. He's at the top of his hill. Don't come at me with no gran. We get a 3-lander with double Haliya, a Smelf, and an Overlord. We are on the play, so this will be fine. Keep your pants on. Our Smelf will be the tip of the spear. Get in there. They play out a Pollinator. At least our early men will be sitting around staring at each other. Our Surveil land shows us a Triplets on top, and we'll keep it. We'll need to draw only 1 more mana to be able to play it out. They play out a Dredger's Insight. They could be Roots or Reanimator. From what they milled away, it's difficult to say one way or the other. If we had to guess, I'd say Roots. Haliya will join our side. This early, she can easily run the table. Behold the power of Roots. They got their keycard down, and it's simply a matter of triggering it as many times as possible. We draw an Ascension, and we'll use it to airbend their Pollinator. That'll take them down to just 2 mana, and it opens up the path for our men. Let's send it. They go with a black Overlord. That will mill away 4 of their cards, and that was a Smelf that went in their grave. They will get their first token. We draw a 4th land, but it will enter tapped. That's unfortunate, but we do have the Overlord we could impending. If we wait, We could play it out for its full price, as long as we draw one more land. They drop in another black Overlord. They are in full stride. All that's missing is more ways to get men out of their grave. We draw a fifth land, and that will be enough for our Overlord. While we could play out the triplets, the Overlord's tokens will exploit a vulnerability the opponent has, and that's they can't block men with flying. They take a 2-point shot to the face from their own land. That helps us out by a whole turn. They should have plenty of mana, their tokens can tap for any color, and they have a smelf, if you can smelf what they're cooking. They play out the ooze, the card that could see them rip their own men right out of their grave. All that's left is to see how many of their own men they want to eat. Those tokens are getting pretty big, but not big enough to get past our Overlord. We draw an Avatar's Wrath, which could cripple them at a key moment. For now, we'll go with the triplets. The tokens will be men we'll want to block with to pump the remaining triplets. The airborne assault units will get in for damages all day, every day. We'll blink the triplets. It's their tokens that might carry us past their growing numbers. We draw another Ascension, and that could be amazing for us. They play out an Ouroboros, the space tapeworm. That's fine and dandy, but I don't see any trample. Yeah, it's still your turn, bro. We're not giving up just because you played a card. Come on. They get the team pump, it's time to send it. Unless you're afraid, bro. You smell that? That's fear, boys. We'll send in the air squad, and we'll even ship out a triplet. Get in there. If they take the hits, great. If they block, even better. They do block. Our triplets get a boost. We've got some beefy blockers if they try to send it. We'll blink the triplets yet again. These triplet tokens could get swole. Their performance-enhancing candy is like no other. We draw a third Ascension. It's the Christmas bonus we've always wanted. Their tapeworm returns. It's ready to boost their team. And they follow up with another one. Surely we're doomed now. To my surprise, they send it. That's all but 2 of their men turn sideways. While they are bringing the pain, they're too low on life to survive the hits we'll be sending. Let's block up, we'll use all our triplets, and make a giant out of the one remaining. They give us the GGs, and that it is. Let's get in there with the entire team. Let's not leave anything to chance. And that's extra triplets cheese, a whole wheel of it. And that, my friends, is another satisfied customer.